Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
I'm Marquis de Lafayette. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm back in Georgia. I have mixed emotions, positive and negative. I'm in the royal court of King Louis XVI. I've already read the Declaration of Independence. I'm fixated on life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We hear about liberty. We turn aside. We must abandon France because of the fact the tyranny of Louis XVI, we can't stand it. We decide. Johann, myself, and several other French officers, we escape. We are pursued by the French army because Louis, as well as my father-in-law, forbid, and I regret my father. In 1752, in a battle during the 7-Year War, he was killed by British cannonball. He was 27. I was not yet 2 months old. My grandmother and my mother raised me. As I grew, because I was noble blood, I was in court. I was a 19-year-old man. I caught the fever of life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Johann, again, my mentor, my teacher, my interpreter. Back then, I could not speak, but very little English. He spoke for us. We escaped. We went to Bordeaux. We left Paris, went to Bordeaux. Then we went to San Sebastian on the Spanish coast. Since I was an old I had known you. I bought a 3-masted frigate. I renamed it the Victory. I must talk about Johann. He was my father. I'd already lost a father, and that I did not know. He taught me English. Again, I was 19. I was very idealistic, as most young men are. So I joined with the Kalb. I took the ferry across into Charleston. We were still ruffians. There were British troops there. They were neutral. Turns out, they mocked us. When I said who I was, that I was a nobleman, they laughed at me. They mocked me. How dastardly for them to treat me that way. That's not the way you treat a nobleman. I kept my temper. Kalb was there to calm me. Got proper, once the Kalb translated, he was a massive person. He wore a cloak. He was my best friend. I miss him so much. Moving forward, I'll get back to this moment. In 1780, the Battle of Camden in the Carolinas was shot by British. The Kalb was bayoneted. It was a bayonet charge. He had 11 bayonets, as well as mini balls. He survived 3 days. British surgeon took care. Unfortunately, I do not think they really took very much care because he was one of the leaders. He died. I wish to go back there before I go up to Philadelphia to meet my good friend, President James Monroe, who I've known since 1777. But I can only talk because I have. Madame.
Votre carrière est arrivée.
Oui. Pardon? I must be short because I'm waiting my carriage to approach. And I must bid you adieu in a moment. But before I leave, I have Maria. She is mine. I don't have my wife with me. I left her. She was pregnant with my second child. I was so idealistic. I left France to be in America. So I believed so much in this. And she spent the whole day treats. And with my adieu, I must leave this as a gift, parting gift. And I hope you all enjoy this. Please, I must go. Au revoir.
Au revoir.